Good morning, good morning, good morning. I made a video earlier, but I realized I didn't turn the camera horizontal, so it looked ugly. So now I turned it into a short and now making a new video, updating you guys on the last couple of days. So if you don't know by now, my name is John. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. It's so good to have you here. I love chatting with you guys. And please like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. YouTube is making it easier, not easy, but easier to become monetized. And so that's one of my goals, is to eventually monetize the my YouTube channel. So if you guys can subscribe, that would really help me out. And I'll continue to share any little tidbits that might help you or you can relate to, and we can just have a nice conversation. But I wanted to talk to you guys about yesterday. I had another cleaning gig. Yesterday I actually had three cleaning gigs. I'm trying to book more gigs in one day. Usually I just do one, even if it's like 2 hours. I'm like 2 hours and I'm done. But I need to obviously make more money. So yesterday I booked 3 gigs, and the first one actually canceled. They said they had canceled a while ago, but it didn't show up on my end. So I got the cancellation fee for that. So, you know, a little bit of compensation for that. And then the second one actually wasn't a home. It was an office. It was a clinic. And that was really easy to clean. You know, just the front lobby, the work area, and some of the other rooms. And so that was in a bathroom. So that was pretty much it. It was super easy. Another couple hours, and then I thought, oh, okay, trifecta. I'm going to have the third one. Is going to be easy too. And boy, was I wrong. That one was not easy. It was a house where the people were moving out, and they wanted the house cleaned up in preparation for inspection so they can get as much of their deposit back. And I try not to talk about, I try not to give specifics about my cleaning clients, because that's their business. It's not my place to air their business, but I will talk about my experience a little bit and try to keep it general and vague, because I don't want to offend anybody or call anyone out. But yesterday, the cleaning gig, they booked me for 4 hours, and I should have known better when they sent me a text message saying, we've cleaned out everything that we want. Whatever is left is basically garbage unless you want it. And so that should have been a huge red flag, saying there's a lot of stuff left over. And so I show up, I go to the house, and sure enough, there's so much stuff there. So much stuff. There's still clothes. I have something in my eye. There's still clothes and towels all over the bathroom. The bathroom really desperately needed to be cleaned. I'm sure they clean it, but they haven't done a deep clean in such a long time. There's stuff all over the floor, toys, candy wrappers, things that I couldn't really vacuum up. I had to pick it up by hand or sweep it before I could vacuum. The kitchen had like years of grease baked into it on the walls and the cupboards, and the cupboards are still full of like pots and pans and glasses and cups and silverware. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Some of the cupboards even had food in there, a lot of food. And I don't even think they knew that the food was there, because it was pushed way in the back. They had deep cupboards in some of the parts of the kitchen, and it was pushed way in the back, and it was clearly, had been there for a while. So yeah, it was a lot to clean. I ended up spending 5 hours instead of 4, and I didn't get paid for that last one. But that's on me. It's like I just have this need to do a good work. So I ended up staying in an extra hour. Maybe it's the OCD in me, I don't know. But I just needed to make sure that I felt satisfied when I walked out the door. There was nobody else there. They gave me the code to the front door, so I let myself in, and I just went to work. And you know, if you're gonna hire a cleaner to take care of, the final whatever of your house, if you're moving, um, take them into consideration. If you need to book 5 or 6 hours, do it. If you need to pay them a little bit more because you know that you left a ginormous mess, do it. Don't. It's not cool to just like leave your stuff for someone else to take care of. It just seems a bit irresponsible and childish. And I, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get off my soapbox. It was just a little annoying that happened. Um, so yeah, I think there was 4 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, and so each bedroom had a lot of junk in it, stuff that needed to be thrown away. And when I first showed up, all the garbage bins outside were already full, so I had no idea where I'm going to put all this. So they already had a pile of garbage inside in the kitchen, and they had a pile of garbage in one of the bedrooms. So all I could do was just add to the pile because I had no place to put it. I couldn't leave it outside without putting it in the garbage bin. So I just added it to the pile in the kitchen, and then I just went on and cleaned whatever I could. I spent most of the time cleaning the kitchen and the bathroom. That's what really needed the most work. And then I got started on the floors, wiping down walls and cupboards and closets and things like that. And it took 5 hours. If I felt comfortable showing you a before and after, then if I had permission to show you a before and after, I would show you a before and after, because it's a huge improvement after I left. So apparently I do a good work because there's a huge improvement. But part of the reason why I'm telling you this story is because it is between yesterday's house cleaning and the other day when I talked to you guys about how I had to clean 3 bathrooms in 3 hours and it took me 3.5. And I still had other parts of the house that I needed to get to, but I just didn't have time. That one had 2 teenagers, 2 teenage boys, and a little one, I think was maybe 10, 8 or 10, and another little boy, and a single mom. So you can just imagine, I mean, their house was not like, a mess by any means. Like it wasn't like thrashed or like garbage everywhere, but you can just imagine single mom working, teenage boys, little one, they all have their lives going on and they clean as they go, but nothing was like a deep clean. And like I said, their place wasn't dirty, they just had a lot of stuff. And it takes time to move all that stuff, wipe all that stuff down, and then clean the surface and then put all that stuff back. So that's what I did. And their bathrooms are clean, but they haven't done like a deep cleaning in a long time. So I had done a deep cleaning for all 3 bathrooms, and it takes a while. It takes a while. So yeah, so that's between that and yesterday's house cleaning, like it served as a huge reminder that this is my way of paying bills. This is not, even though I am in the business of house cleaning, this is one of my businesses. This is not the business that I want to be in. It is definitely my online shop. It is definitely, making and selling the dominoes and the coasters, and the candles and getting that going. And so yesterday and the other house cleaning gig served as a reminder that I need to refocus back onto my online shop and get that going again. I'm at the point where I'm getting consistent clients and I'm getting repeat clients. So I'm still not making a huge ton of money, but I'm making enough to get by and pay bills. And that will afford me the time to start focusing on my online shop and getting my products sold. I'm going to do a huge clearance sale and just get the product sold because it's more important for me to sell it and get it out of my storage rather than just having the inventory sit around, especially since my car is in dire need of repair. Betty Boop is doing a really good job of like getting me to where I need to go, but she just needs repair as soon as possible, and I just don't have the money for it. So if I can sell my products and sell them for a very good, cheap clearance price, and move them and make enough to get my car fixed, then win-win, I say. Um, so yeah, so like I said, it just served as a huge reminder that I just need to refocus, get back in the game of getting my online shop up and running again, get my products out there again. I had mentioned in a previous video that I am going to start selling my dominoes and candles at a coffee shop in Vallejo called The Grind, and I've yet to put my stuff in there. I have stuff here with me in the car, and I'm still here in Fairfield, so I'm on my way back to the Bay Area, and I'm definitely going to stop off in Vallejo at their coffee shop and drop off the Dominoes because, like I said, that's where I want to put my emphasis. It's all about working smarter, not harder. And I'm so thankful I have these house cleaning jobs. Oh, I'm shaking the camera again. I'm sorry. I'm all getting all passionate and shaking the camera. I'm sorry. I'm so thankful I have the house cleaning gigs and it's paying bills and it's putting food on the table, but that is so much hard work that I don't want to do anymore. And I physically can't. Well, I can, but it's getting harder and harder. So I definitely want to, my mantra again is like work smarter, not harder. And so I'm going to get back into the products I make and the products I order for sale. I'm going to drop off the Dominoes at the cafe today. And I think I had mentioned that I'm doing a wedding expo this coming Sunday, April 6th. And it should be a good one. I think I did really well last time, and I'm pretty sure I'll do really well again this time. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I want to, I already miss that interaction between me and the customer or the potential client. I love engaging with people and talking to people. So, which is probably why I like the YouTube channel, because I feel like I'm chatting with you guys. So I have that to look forward to. I'm gonna have potential sales from the Dominoes once they go into the cafe. I have that to look forward to. And I need to redirect my focus. I'm actually on my way. Before I head back to the Bay Area, I'm gonna stop off at Walmart and get the butane cooker hot plate thing, because I've been making quite a bit of money with all the house cleaning gigs, especially the last few days, but I honestly have nothing to show for it other than, it's put gas in the car, it's put food on the table, I paid a bill, and those are all fantastic, wonderful things, but I don't have anything saved, and I feel like I'm just working hard to get me by for that day. And so a lot of the money that I make goes to food because I don't cook anything. Everything is, store bought or fast food, and that's expensive. So I'm gonna go buy the butane hot plate thing and get back into the habit of cooking. I love cooking. I miss cooking. So I'm gonna get back into that. It'll save me a lot of money. I'll be eating healthy again, and I get to do something I love. Though, that's another thing I wanted to share. Speaking of doing things that I love, going back to the house that I had to clean yesterday in preparation for the inspection. No one was there. It was just me, and it was really nice being in a house. It wasn't my house, but it felt nice. There was no one else there, and I was cleaning the kitchen. It's like I can easily picture myself like doing dishes in my kitchen or cooking in my kitchen, and as I'm going to the living room, I'm like, oh, the sofa would look nice there with the TV over there. And, this type of end table would complement the rug color. And, it's like I miss that. I miss creating a home setting. I miss being in a home setting. I am so incredibly thankful that I have at least a car to provide shelter. I am so incredibly thankful for that. But man, am I missing living in a home. And being in the house yesterday sort of reminded me of that. It reminded me of like how much I love decorating and trying to create that cozy home. Um, making a house your own, making it a home. I miss all that and I can't wait to do it. I had mentioned in a previous video that I had a goal that I would be in my house by my birthday, and my birthday is in June. And since then, some things have happened that have like really set me back financially. So I don't see that happening. I don't think I'm going to make that goal. So I decided to push it back. I definitely want to try and be in the house, or yeah, be in the house by August or September. I want to be in the house by August or September because that more than likely I'm going to end up having to buy like a fixer-upper. My hand's getting tired. A fixer-upper, and sorry. So I want to make sure before it goes, before the winter comes, next winter, I'll have time to take care of anything if it needs like a new roof or painting on the exterior, if I need to take care of any landscaping or whatever. I want to take care of that. Plus I want time to spend enjoying the house before the weather turns. I miss being in the backyard with my monsters and, with the barbecue or a little fireplace going. I miss that, just lounging with my dogs, or they're playing while I'm just lounging reading a book. I miss that. You have no idea how much I miss that. So I'm like itching to get that back. And so August, September is like the new goal. It's, that's when I plan to get the house. And I'm doing everything I can. And I can see it happening between the online shop, between getting, custom orders with the coasters and the dominoes. And if I continue to put them in various stores and cafes, so that way they have the opportunity to sell without me being there, and it becomes another sort of passive income. And then if I'm going to continue the house cleaning, so that'll be another source of income. So between the online shop, craft fairs and pop-up events, house cleaning, selling my products in stores and cafes, I think I'm confident that I will be in my house by September. So that's the new goal. And I'll keep you guys updated. I keep trying to make these short because I think 20 minutes is too long. And I sort of lose you because I'm sort of like a mellow talker, I think. And so I don't want to lose your attention. But I end up, my intention is to keep it short, but I end up going close to 20 minutes. I apologize. Once again, please like and subscribe. Please help me to monetize, get to my goal. Right now, my most immediate goal is just to get to 50. So that way, I guess at 50 is when YouTube will allow you to start doing live events. And so that's like my most immediate goal is to get to 50. And for some reason, you guys took me from 20 to 32, like in a matter of a week, less than a week. And I'm like so incredibly thankful for that. So I would love for you guys to continue that. That would really help me out. And the more the merrier. Like I said, I love chatting with you guys and interacting with you guys. So the more the merrier. Please subscribe, and let's make all of our dreams come true. Let's continue this conversation and help each other. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.